Hey guys, what's going on? Scott here, the Furriers channel, just coming at you with another video, and obviously we're going to unbox an action figure as usual. So we've been talking about it for a while, I guess you would say. Originally I wasn't going to pick this figure up just because of the negativity behind it and kind of the price point and all that kind of stuff. The Maximum Spider-Man, obviously, as the title said. And like I said, once tax season rolled around, then I was probably going to pull the trigger on it, and I finally did, and we have it in hand. And just looking at it in the box, I was kind of gazing at it when it came in, and just looking at it, this is a really good looking Spider-Man figure. I see why some people kind of had it on their top, almost top 1 or 2 for Marvel Legends in their top 10 of the year for 2025. I will say that the Peter Parker face is still a little scary, and let's see here, what else? A lot of hands in the box, which we always need a lot of hands with Spider-Man, and this is taken directly from Todd McFarlane's work that he did on Spider-Man, the posing they did on the back of the box there. Not a lot of information on the box though. Good looking box, but a lot of just saying Maximum Spider-Man. Nice pose there. A little hanging down with the spider sense on his head there, which that's kind of neat, I will say. Like I've said before with some of these Marvel Legends though, especially with Spider-Man, there should have been a flight stand in there, or a hanging stand, or whatever you want to call it. But anyways, we will go ahead and cut this one open and take a look and see what it feels like. Also on hand here next to me, I have the Mafex Spider-Man, which is more of a slender Spider-Man, I would say. And the only negatives I could say with this one was it's a little bit smaller and the feet are really little. So I don't know what was up with the tiny feet, but they did tiny feet on Spider-Man. So, but anyways, we will get right into it here and see what we got going here. Oh yeah, and it feels good coming out of the box, and we're already losing stuff. Oh no. I can't tell if it was some more hands went from, no, it wasn't. So we're good there. No more goodies in the box. No twist ties on the Spider-Man. And what we have here is, which I've heard people talk about, is the little mini stand that they have for what looks to be some strange looking spider gunk flying across, however you want to do it. So pretty tiny. I don't really know if I will be doing anything with that, but they did give us kind of a flight stand, but not for Spider-Man. So, but we'll go ahead and pop him out of there, see what it feels. I know one complaint was people were like, well, I like my Spider-Man's webbing to actually be indented into the figure, or whatever you call it, whenever you kind of feel the texture of the spider webbing. Which, I mean, obviously they did that so they could reuse this body. I'm pretty sure people are talking about the next Maximum Spider-Man we'd probably see. We know we're getting that Thor, which I'm pretty excited about. I hadn't seen a whole lot of negativity out there on that new Thor figure, which I don't. The only negative I really seen that people said is some people that are old like me, they wanted to see the classic Thor, which I did too. But I guess it's, at least it's a good looking updated Thor is the only thing I can say. It still looks good to me. I do like that design. And we do have that. We know they have the capability of giving us a cloth cape with wired for Thor in it. So overall, just feeling this Spider-Man, it feels like a Marvel Legends. It's not as tight as the Deadpool that we opened. A little loosey, but you know, it's a Marvel Legends. We got our toe articulation, double jointed in the knees, arms, all pinless. Everyone knows this. This figure has been out for a while. I'm sure a lot of you seen it. There was a lot of hoopla about it, but actually having it in hand and messing with it, I will say that for Marvel Legend wise, this is a really good Spider-Man figure, good looking Spider-Man figure at that. I'm not saying that that's fair for what they did to us with it, but it is what it is. It's happening that way. I'm just sitting here doing a little doodling. And the drop down hips, boy, they come out quick. Butterfly shoulders. And I love the Spider-Man head on this one because I'm a huge Todd McFarlane fan. So I love that head sculpt and the big eyes, which they did that with Mafex too. And I was really wanting to see them side by side there. So it is a bigger figure than the Mafex one, darker color too, so looking good. I like it. I could see possibly having this high in the top 10 for me if I just did Marvel Legends, so I get it. So we'll look at these other heads they put in here, which I don't understand why we got another, oh dang, I dropped it, another masked head, because just looking at, I gotta put my glasses on to see this. Where'd they go? Y'all know I can't see, right? I'm looking at it and I'm like, well, the only difference I see is it's like almost like they're kind of making it look like they're closing in a little bit, and that's about it. So I think what would have been cool, not that we haven't gotten it before, is a Peter Parker head with the mask like pulled halfway up or something like that. Not that we haven't seen that one before, but I just feel like there wasn't a whole lot of a difference with the head sculpts. So, and we got the Peter head out of there, which is very scary looking. And we got all of our hands, which we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I like these. I'm wondering if they would go on any of the other Spider-Man figures we got. I guess it might not really matter, but I can definitely see the separation where these come out. Let's see how hard it is to get them off. That's not too bad. They come right off. So let's plop that one back on there. Oh, we got her back in there. So I don't know. What did you guys think? Was this a pickup for you? Did you have any negative thoughts on it? I don't really have any. I don't really care that the spider webbing wasn't like actually molding into the figure itself, so that doesn't really bother me. I think it looks good, so I can't complain about that. I think the Mafex one, they did do that. You can feel it, so that's the only difference there. Typical hands for all of the, oh well, we got these two here. I don't know if you can see those in the camera very well. We'll try to get some close-ups of those. And I thought this one was kind of cool. It's kind of like a grabbing web. And then this one is the weird one that people were talking about when they got it out. And I can't remember how this is supposed to go. I think one of these has a hole in it or something. And you just got to sit it on there, maybe. And I'm sitting here looking at this and I don't see how that's going to hold up. So I'm not sure. We got the shield here. It just goes on his arm, which if you played Marvel vs. Capcom, that was something you seen him do in the game. And I don't know if I'm crazy or not, but I can't see if there's a hole for this to go into. Maybe, oh yeah, there it goes. I mean, I don't know. I'm not really sure what to say about that. We'll probably try to get some little poses up over here of him with his little web. Just trying to see what it would look like. I don't know. I don't know about that. That definitely, I think I could have done without that. And well, no, this is pretty cool. I could have done without this whole deal and maybe even the shield and had a flight stand. I don't know. What do you guys think? Would you have rather gotten the flight stand and not this, or the shield and like got this and the web? I don't know. To me, I think it would have been better that way, but we're not in charge, so I guess it doesn't really matter what we say. And the figure's already been out, so that's not going to change anything. But I will definitely give the Maximum Spider-Man, though, at least a 4.5 out of 5, just because it is like the best looking Spider-Man figure we've seen. It's a bit of an upgrade, just it looks, compared to the Renew Your Vows. That's a really good Spider-Man figure, too. We'll have some comparisons up here. But that's it. I'm glad we finally did it. I know I've kind of talked about not getting it, but I did say what I said, and here we are. So if y'all want to, just comment down below. Tell me what you think about the Maximum series and the Spider-Man. Was the Hulk a disappointment? What do you think about the Deadpool? I really like the Deadpool, and I'm pretty excited about the Thor. So, but that's it. Y'all just like and subscribe and all that good stuff, and y'all have a good one later.